This is the second in a series of videos about a not-so-secret Facebook group that broke off from the Justice for Micah group. I'll be taking a look at their descent into the mind of John Paul Miller and how they came to think like him. I had originally planned to present this series by topic, but I was struggling with that format. I've decided to present this by the person. This will be an easy way to lead us to how and where I want this series to end. I was accused of being a bully after the first video I posted about the secret group. I'm not bullying, I'm calling out bad and at times horrible behavior. Since we've already learned a little bit about Harmonica, let's make Chapter 2 all about her. One of Harmonica's endearing traits is that she loves to give encouraging words about content creators. She says things like, quote, "OMG, I can't stand this one. I ran across this earlier and started watching to see what she had on say." I think she meant had to say. "I got a couple of minutes in and had to turn it off because my head was about to explode." Oh, Harmonica is feisty. More of her encouragement is, "I can't watch her. She's a full-fledged narcissist, way too full of herself, and her voice annoys the fluffin' out of me." I don't really think she meant fluffin'. And sadly, Harmonica definitely does not like me, even a little bit. She says I'm a poopster and drama queen. She thinks my videos are worthless and that they have no substance. She also thinks I'm a narcissist, and brazen, and a heifer. What can I say, Harmonica? Guilty on all counts. You've got me, girl. Thank you so much for that well-thought-out and well-spoken critique. Your way with words is chef's kiss on a lightly powdered sugar-dusted raspberry Bismarck. I'm beginning to think Harmonica thinks that content creators are narcissists. I'm also beginning to think Harmonica doesn't quite grasp what a narcissist is. You remember how she knows all about autism? She's also a mental health expert. What a multifaceted woman. She makes the bold claim that very few people who are on medicine for mental health take their medicine consistently. If Harmonica would have done any research at all, she would have found that we have more people on mental health meds than ever. And guess what, Monica? Most of us are taking them because that's how we function. I understand there are some people who have difficulty staying on medication, but I'm not convinced they're the vast majority. Harmonica also has her thoughts on Micah's mental health. She says that John Paul was definitely harassing Micah after she left him, but it was just because he was so obviously desperate to get her back. She thinks that John Paul was concerned about Micah's mental health, but was just too consumed with his pain and emotions to comprehend that his actions were exasperating, and I think she meant exacerbating, her mental health issues, especially since Micah was already off her meds, according to Harmonica. She also says that Micah's death was self-inflicted, and it was because she was sad about her and John Paul's marriage ending. Yes, John Paul was wooing Micah so fiercely, she filed to get a restraining order against him. I think Micah did struggle with leaving John Paul prior to leaving him the last time, but she had made up her mind to leave him. She was determined and was planning her future. Harmonica should never be a therapist. In fact, Harmonica should never even be a receptionist at a therapy clinic, or even be the window washer at one. Much like the others in the group, Harmonica denigrates the Francis family as much as she can. She is sure that Micah's family are the ones who decided that Micah didn't need medicine, and then convinced her to stop taking it. She said they were, quote, "the very ones who examined her body at the funeral home and didn't have enough common sense to be able to tell if she'd had an autopsy." Yes, that's what one of the sisters claimed on Reddit. End quote. Harmonica also says that the family is only in it for the money, and she wouldn't believe anything that came out of their mouths if they had a notary stamp on their lips. Well, look at you with your little jokes, Harmonica. You are quite the cut-up. After the settlement between the Francis family and John Paul, Harmonica wrote this about the money. Quote, "I'm waiting to see if it goes to start a school in Africa like they claimed. Not holding my breath, though. Not one of them have the brains or time to start a school in Africa. They don't even know how to get a law passed. Harmonica, I don't know how to say this politely, but you're an awful person. Like, super awful. Also, your comparison between starting a school and getting a law passed is a bit like saying that someone can't tailor a suit because they don't even know how to change the oil in their car. Why is Harmonica so venomous toward the Francis family? I don't know if she had intentions of being such when she started the group. She described the group as being, quote, created to discuss facts of the Micah Miller case without the crazy speculations targeting and harassment of innocent people. It's not our intention to bash anyone, we just want to get to the truth. The group was created on June 11th. If Harmonica was genuine about her intentions for the group, what happened between then and now to cause such a change? In Chapter 3, we'll see if we can find anyone nicer in the group. Not to give anything away, but we can't. We're sure going to have fun trying, though. I'll be back soon.